Hi, Dave Clark, InspectCheck.net. Welcome to video 8, Report Editor, General Interface Design, and Saving Reports on Internet Access. Okay, so we can see that I have a report up, and I just want to show you a few things as we go around the interface here. And here is our top display. So we look at the top, we've got the property address, our client, agent. If you decide to include a real estate agent, you could put it there. You don't have to. If you don't, it just won't show up. The inspector that's actually doing the report. Okay. You can easily click on these to make changes if you want to. There it is. If you have to make a change, sometimes that happens. You spelled the client's name wrong, or the realtor, it's the wrong one. You could make those changes, no problem. Okay. It tells you our report status at the top, that it's pending. Of course, we could save and close and finalize. We can't do that until all these headings are actually done. Okay, so I want you to take note. You'll see that the report will save itself. You won't actually see it, but trust me, the report saves itself about every 15-second intervals. And to save it, if you want to do something, a real quick change, and it's less than 15 seconds, just hit the save button. That's all. We ask that when you finish the report, even if it's finalized, anytime you actually finish a report, you hit save and close. That will take it right down off the cloud. This way, when you come back, if you do come back, I should say, and you don't do that, you're going to get a message that says the report is open. You want to override it, and you would put OK. It's really not an error message. It just gives you an idea. Okay. Also, if there's no internet connection, the report automatically saves itself to the browser. All right. So once the internet connection is established, it's uploaded right to the server. So don't close the browser. We recommend you don't do that. Sometimes if you close the browser, it still will be there, but we recommend you keep that browser open, okay? And until you're done and finalize it, until you could reestablish that. All right, so finalize button, again, we said this, we will not be able to finalize it. You know, if we do hit finalize, it's going to say you have not completed all the sections in the report. So these all need to have green checks on them when we do that, okay? The explanation of condition templates, they're right here. And right now we have not started this report, so you can easily click and look for a template here that you want to use. And what we say is the best time to do that is when you're creating the report, but you could do it here before you've made any changes, and it will automatically override the standard template. If you have already started completing the report, you know, we'll say here, and you've checked that, what you're going to have to do is take this off and then uncheck it. You have to uncheck it, and then it will save going forward. So if you're halfway through the report, you're gonna have to go back and modify all those areas. So we don't really recommend you do that. Change the template when you're creating the report. Change the template before you start the report. It's going to be a whole lot easier. Okay. So if you look at the way we have the report set up, the contract, it's there. You don't have to include it. We're going to talk about that in another video. But the contract is included right in the report right there. Overview, all the different areas here that we have are for people who are in attendance, current weather conditions, if it's occupied, recent weather, you know, ground condition, anything you want to put. If you do not check anything in these boxes, by the way, the overview will not show up in the final report. Okay. So we look at these different numbers here, and you're going to see we have the report laid out, and normally the way home inspectors do the inspection, but it doesn't matter because you could bounce around. If I want to say I want to start with the you know, exterior, I just click here, say I'm going to start with the interior. Sometimes you have to do that, right? Because people are leaving or something. Just click there and do the interior. That green check will come up, and then go right back to the area that you're in. No problem. Okay. Red numbers start descending. So as you make selections here, and as you go through it, that number roof is going to go down to 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and then all the way down till a green check. Then these are our main categories. The subcategories, same thing. So they're going to go down also. So that'll go to 4, 3, 2. So what's nice is you can easily go to a report and see that you have one section left here, and then you can look down, you'll see 0, 0, 0, 0. Oh, there's 1. So we can see it there. So very nice. You just can't forget an area. And if you do, it's going to show up here, and you'll be able to find it right here. Comments, just an empty box here, and you could type whatever you want. You can also have voice recognition if you want that too. No problem. Attachments, cover photo. You can upload your cover photo here, and that will go right on the cover of the report. When you do that, make sure you take a look at the photo orientation video, depending on the device you're using, to make sure that the photo is in the right orientation. And a lot of home inspectors like to put a picture of the house that they're inspecting. Adding attachments, any type of attachments you want, you could choose from our library. You can upload your own. So it could be a radon report, mold report, but here we have roof system. So let's say you want to talk about attic ventilation to your client. You want to talk about repairing chimneys, the life cycle of a roof. These are all professional PDFs that you can add to the report. We recommend you add them as an attachment, but you will get the option to add them either as an attachment or full text. Okay, just want to go back to the dashboard, and I just want to show you one other thing. Let's go to reports, and we're going to go to finalized. I just want to take a quick look at a finalized report here for you. And I'm going to open that up. And I just want to show you a little more about the descending number. So remember, when a report is finalized, you can always go back and view and edit. So that's what it looks like. If we look at it's completed now, green check, and these are all 0. Okay. So if I go back to here and I edit that, see how that pops to 1 and that pops to 1? So I get all done with the inspection. I'm like, oh, I'm done. I'm like, oh, I can't finalize it. Oh, there it is. There's 1. Where is that 1? Oh, it's in roof covering. Oh, here it is. Oh, I forgot to mark it complete. Done. Now you could finalize the report. It is that easy. I hope you found that helpful. Video number 9 would be next. That's our report editor creating and editing contracts. Again, I think you're going to like that because you can do whatever you want for that home inspection contract. Then video 10, a report editor conducted inspection. So we're going to go actually through an inspection with that. So I hope this helped you out. Until next time, have a great day.